Hi, I'm Mac McCarthy, and I help people with their breakups. And today I have a story that came in about 3 or 4 days ago, and the individual's already sent me 3 or 4 emails. When are you going to reply to me? I'd really like your take. I really appreciate it that you want my take. But if you want urgent responses, you want to book a live coaching session, or you want to make an immediate donation and say, I want this turned around in 24 hours, or you want a private, paid YouTube video, that's fine. But if you're turning it in and I'm going out of my way, as I am now, with a lot of free responses, the fact that you're tapping me on the shoulder, wait a minute, I've already sent an email response, that just tells me right now you're in a desperate place. And I don't mean that with me. You're in a desperate place with your ex, and that's highly unattractive. And the good news is I'm going to help you out with that right now. And I'm going to explain why that's not a good place to be. And if you're contacting me for my help after you sent your story in 3 or 4 times over a 2-day period, frantically, you really have to take a step back, get some exercise, get some meditation in, and relax, because there's a long curing process in breaking up, and you're not dealing with it at all yet. You're looking for a quick cure and a quick answer, and you're focusing way too much on getting her back. You need to focus on getting yourself back on deck to be the person you were when she first met you. So let's get right, and that's not a negative on you. I've had other people do the same thing. You come to me for honest, non-biased opinion. I'm telling you the fucking truth. Okay? So let's just get right in this. I don't say names, I'm from India. Nice. Got a lot of people from India, actually. Cool. I broke up with my ex last week. I really want her back in my life because I truly love her. That's what you want, and you broke up with her. Okay, so let's keep in mind that we started out exactly what you want. We had been into a serious kind of relationship for 1 year, and we broke up last week. So 1 year is not that long. Okay, it's a serious relationship, but actually she left me. She broke up with me. Okay, first you said I broke up with my ex. Now you're saying she left me. She broke up with me. Okay, you switched the story. Got it. We tried to fix things out, and I begged and pleaded, but it didn't work out. Okay, now once you have initially begged and pleaded, you really need to give some space, because now they're annoyed, now they're unattracted, and they need some time to just get away from you. If you layer that with more begging and pleading, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse and worse, and that's going to be the only thing they think about you when you call, and they're not even going to give you a shot. They're going to eventually just cut you off completely. She had some issues with me in the relationship. Like she said, I am so much insecure about her, and I am overprotective and controlling in her life. Is that true or not true? How can you work on those things immediately? And one of the ways that you can prove it to her is saying, okay, we broke up. I don't need to call you. I don't need to beg you. I can be a confident, strong individual on my own and get through this breakup. Last time during the breakup, I spoke some bad, abusive words to her in anger because I was so overrated. I don't know what you mean by that. I couldn't control my emotions and spoke so many things to her. That's why you need to keep space from her, because right now you're letting your emotions get a hold of you. And you're just thinking about what you want, not what she wants, not what she's conveyed to you. Now I regret it so much. Just learn from it. Go like, look, I'm not going to do that again. I was out of control. How is there a way for me to calm my anger and my emotion? I say this all the time. Get some exercise. Go for a run. Go for a walk. Those are the 2 easiest things in the world that you can do, and you can double down on them. You can do them 2 or 3 times a day. Is it going to cure you? No. Is it going to help you? Yes. And it's a great new routine to get into. She left me, and when I deeply apologized to her for my behavior, she asked me to stay as friends. That's just her way of staying connected. That's a pity move. And if you don't want to be friends, then you could just say, look, I look at you as a serious relationship, someone I want to be with. Don't lie and just be her friend because you have a hidden agenda. At first I agreed, and then I denied to be her friend at first place because it's not possible for me to be a friend after a breakup, and now I am into no contact rule, period. Well, no contact is probably the best thing for you to heal your wounds. In my no contact period, my ex reached out to me on the 5th day and asked me how I am doing, to which I replied politely that I'm doing well and everything is absolutely fine. Everything's absolutely fine. It's a little over the top. You just say I'm doing okay. And there's the update. My ex second time decided to reach out, and this time she reached out to my mom. Well, that means she's worried about you. She doesn't believe that you're doing okay. but she's also interested in why you haven't contacted her. The thing that no contact does is, if you were begging and pleading and you were all over a person, and then they're like, wait a minute, okay, maybe you have changed, maybe you have moved on, and then now you kind of flip the tables. For it to work in 5 days, you've only been together a year. I think you still need to have some time apart from each other. Yes, she texted my mom and asked her how she's doing, all to which my mom replied that everything is fine and good. Then she asked my mom whether or not she's interested to know why the breakup happened, to which my mother didn't respond. Well, she wants to explain herself. I guess maybe she's close to your mom and has a lot of respect for her. Another thing is that my ex, when she reached out to me for the first time on the call, she asked me to take the ring back, which I gave to her while proposing to her. I said, okay, I will take it, and cut the conversation off. Well, that's all you can do. Okay, I'll take it. If you don't want to see her right now because you're going to get highly emotional or you're going to get angry again, tell her to drop it off at your mom's house. Go, you know what? Thank you for returning it. If you don't feel like you have feelings, to move forward like that, I appreciate that, and you can just drop it with my mom. Well, this is my story, coach. Tell me what should I do now? Is she completely over me? And that's why she's returning the ring. Should I take the ring back from her? How should I respond to it? So he did send me back some emails in between this time, hey, what should I do? What should I do? He's being very urgent, and he even said, help me out. And I just said, what do you want? I mean, do you want to break up? Bottom line is, you need to work on your insecurities and your anger and your issues. If she contacts you in the next few weeks while you're in no contact with her, you can say, hey, look, if you want to get dinner or you want to get lunch, I'd be happy to meet up with you. But when you go into that dinner or lunch, you can't have the expectation that she's still your girlfriend. You're just meeting to feel things out, have a good time, and if things lead to hooking up again or things lead to a positive way, that's fine. But if you don't get if she comes into the thing like, oh, we'll just be friends again, that's when you cut it and you go, you know what? I'm not looking to be friends. I respect that. I respect the fact that you're giving me back the ring, but I'm moving forward right now. That's it. So like I said, if you want to, if she continues to contact you off and on, you can set a date with her because she's making an effort with you. But when you set that date, you can't go into a mode where you're just trying to get back the relationship you once had. You're almost starting over again. You're re-attracting her, and you're conveying to her you're not the same guy that was highly insecure or angry before. And I think you need a little bit more time away because right now you're really worried about what she's thinking and how to get her back. And so if you get in person with her in a date and it doesn't go your way and she just drops well, I just, it's good to see you. I was worried about you and I just want to be friends. You're going to get angry. You need to be in a place emotionally where if she said that to you, go, all right, I told you that's off the table. I don't really want to be friends. It's not personal. It's just that I only look at you in a girlfriend-boyfriend type of way. I had a time in my life where I thought we'd be a long-term relationship. And at this point, if it's not going to be, I can accept that. I can move on. And I think it's best for myself to move on and not look back. And then leave it alone. If she contacts you again, she knows where you stand. That's the important part. You can't be going, okay, yeah, we could be friends, because you're weaning her off the relationship otherwise. So stay strong with what you really feel. And right now, really work on yourself. And each day that you can go without contacting her and depend on yourself is a good day. Okay? So thank you for sending in your story. If anyone else has a story out there that I'd like to share, please visit writemac.com. Or if you'd like to book a live coaching session, get some clarity, get some answers moving forward, not in reverse, but moving forward, because that's a lot of our problems out there, is we're always in reverse, recalculating, if I would have done this or I did that. But really what I want you to get in the mindset is the present moment, moving forward, what actually happened, not what you're guessing happened. And that way you can come out of this breakup feeling a lot better about yourself and actually healing completely. So, thank you for supporting the channel.